Port Orchard FC has completed our second ever series of open tryouts in our second season. We're here with Coach Patrick Leonard. So what are your thoughts after Saturday and Sunday's tryouts?
Yeah, thought it was great. In short, honestly, in reflection, I said it to the guys during it, I thought the level of play this tryout versus last year, I think we've gone forward. I think player pool looks better, and that's no disrespect to before. I just think we're continuing to push forward as a club. So I think guys are recognizing that, recognizing the opportunity, and I think overall the level of play was very solid. We definitely liked what we saw.
So you had a new coach. We have a new coach with us today, Gil, and he was here scouting with you, and yesterday Mark was here as well.
Yeah.
So together you guys, how was it that you approached trying to look at what ended up being about 65 different guys?
Yeah, so the plan was yesterday we did a couple different things, like a possession to smaller goals, and then we had a sort of a 9v9 game going on as well with keepers and big goals, and then today we opened it up to 11v11. And the idea for us is just let's play as much soccer as we can and as much game-like soccer as we can, and then I think that's the best way to judge a player. So just did that, lots of reps, lots of opportunities, rotation, so guys were all kind of getting that equal opportunity to show themselves, but then doing it in a way that was very game realistic, or as game realistic as we could make it in a tryout.
The tryouts are over, but the season has yet to begin. We've got a lot of stuff coming up here, especially in April. What's next for us?
Yeah, I think we, as a coaching staff and the guys behind the scenes, will look at the player pool and kind of narrow it down to who we want to keep around and keep training. We'll keep recruiting as well in the background, and then we just continue to build this. I think training starts up for us. We'll start being consistent with our training sessions here in about 2 weeks, and that'll give us enough time for a good preseason build up to the upcoming season. And again, really work on creating the style of play within this group, because it is going to look different than last year. There's going to be some familiar faces, obviously, but it's not going to be an exact identical squad to last year. Again, we're trying to build, we're trying to move forward, we're trying to keep pushing this to get it to where we want it to ultimately be. So just continuing to build that and getting the group ready for those first games toward the end of May.
Well, today was a beautiful sunny afternoon, maybe a
Yes.
little bit crisp, but man, you cannot ask for a better March day to have open tryouts, and it's a perfect way to end it and send it off with so much talent out there on the pitch. So Coach, we are looking forward to seeing who sticks, and of course we thank everyone who made it out. They all showed pretty well.
I also want to make sure that we thank, there were some volunteers out here, not just you, Tyler, and Sam, but other volunteers like Shannon and the others that came out to help us set up and get ready, and grateful for that. I don't think any of this takes place without the community behind it, obviously, and I don't think these players and this level of player pools coming out without the community that we have behind this club. So thanks to everybody that took part.
Yeah, and a special thanks to the Hills, who picked up one of our players in Lacey, brought him home, fed him dinner, kept him overnight, and brought him to the second training.
It's amazing.
So our supporters were awesome. Thanks to the Hills for doing that for us.
Yeah, amazing. And it just sums up everything that's so great about this club, honestly.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you. They're over there. I would thank them on the way out, but I'd also, let's just give it up for them real quick. The process of how this will work going forward is we'll talk as the coaching staff and everything, and then the club, just through social media and all of that, will release the list of players that are going to be kept.